Hi, my name is Aaron Cox, and this is my Module 1 intro video for EDL 850 School Law. A little bit about me. I am married with two daughters. Their names are Lillian and Charlotte, and we live in DeSoto, Kansas, which is about 30 minutes west of downtown Kansas City. This is my first year teaching social studies at Mill Valley High School. I also coach high school football and middle school basketball. I have been teaching for a total of 8 years. I graduated from Kansas State University in 2010, and I'm working towards getting my master's in school administration, like many of you. Now, the high school I work at is located in Shawnee, Kansas, and it's a 5A high school with a student population of 1,300 students. It's a high achieving school with a 97% graduation rate in each of the last 3 years. When we look at the race demographics, however, it's not a very diverse school. We are 82% white, 9% Hispanic, and 6% mostly mixed race and Asian, and then 3% black. And this is completely different than the last school I taught at. As I mentioned, this is my first year at Mill Valley. Previous to that, I taught in the Geary County School District, which incorporates the city of Junction City, and it was very diverse. So I've worked in two schools where I've got to kind of see two different demographics, and that has been interesting. Now, when I look at the critical reflection of school administrators as it applies to federal and state school law, I feel like the administrators at Mill Valley High School have an excellent knowledge. A few examples include KESA, which is school accreditation process for the state of Kansas. That's something that the school is implementing this year, and they're really jumping all in to try to make sure that we are right on board with the accreditation process as Kansas wants us to be. Also, the IEPs, 504 plans, and emergency action plans, so everything from fire drills to active shooter to suicide prevention and bully prevention. The school board provides a safe learning environment for all students because the school policies closely align with the school board policies, which show that obviously the school board is working with the school to make sure that the policies are implemented and followed. Some examples of that would be use of school facilities, also school facility updates, which is a bond issue that's coming up for vote in my school district, so that's been a pretty big deal lately. Now, ways that I've observed implementation would be meeting with the principal to discuss KESA. I took a class earlier in the semester that dealt with building leadership, so I had a chance to sit down and talk with him, and his knowledge on how to implement KESA is very good, and he has a very good plan on how to do that, and he's very excited about it. So I think that's a good example. And then also professional development and staff meetings. Obviously, we learn how to implement the school policies as they fit. And then also assignments from previous classes. This is now my third master's class, and in each one I've had to look at different areas with school policies and school law. So that has helped me gain some knowledge, which goes into my reflection myself. So far up to this point, most of my knowledge deals with school and school board policies. So basically student interaction and also school board policies that the district and the schools within that district have to follow. I don't feel like I have a strong knowledge of the differentiation between state and federal policies. What I mean by that is I don't really know which policies are state driven and which are federal driven. I plan to improve my knowledge of school law by asking my administration questions, and then obviously completing the school law class. I look forward to learning through this class, and then researching federal law as it applies to my school district so that I can learn, what are the specific federal laws that drive school law. I hope you enjoy the video. I look forward to learning and meeting a lot of you. Thanks.